Yes, a lot of people are still asking me this white spray that I always apply on the crochet. But yes, I'm ready to answer you that. And then there are three main points that you need to understand when you're trimming these fringe. When it comes to the crochet or even the waves.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons. Need no.
Morris, the crochet.
All right, yes, today we're going to start like this. As usual, when we're doing this kind of crochet, I always tell you guys that you need to learn how to do this type of a cornrow. And I realized that most of you don't know how to do it. So you will have to get in my online classes so that you can learn how to do this. And yes, I'm going to add a lot of hairstyles that you guys don't understand, and like those ones that you don't know how to do. We are going to be learning them on my website. So now we are going to see how to do this curly fringe, and we call it mini afro. So we're going to be using the extension called spring twist. Others can use others call it passion twist. It just depends on the different company how they do it. But now this is going to be a spring twist is what we're going to use, and I think others call it a ruby, yeah, something like that. So if you have all those extensions, can also do work when it comes to this hairstyle, as long as you do this kind of cornrow. Why do we always choose to do this kind of a cornrow? It is just because this one, I realize it lasts longer than other cornrows. So I made sure that I had to teach it to all my students and even my workmen, so that they can learn how to do it, and our crochet can always stay for long. So now here, let's try to be speedy as I'm going to explain about this kind of a hairstyle. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and I would like to welcome everyone who is watching me wherever you are. Yes, please leave me a like, or those ones who are new, you can always subscribe. Click on that red button, ring the bell, so that you be the first person to watch all the videos that we always upload every week. Now we have to add the anti-itch, and this is the MDC hair oil. It helps on the dandruff and the itching, and even it boosts the natural hair mostly. So we have to add it before adding our extensions. So let's continue. As I told you, this time we are going to plait two of us. This is my sister doing this job, and then when she's done, I'm gonna be trimming it as I told you, so that we can learn how to do it. Let's try to be speedy here, because we all know how to crochet. So this is just our usual technique that we can always do, and I know a lot of people have different types of different methods that they always use when crocheting, but yes, it is also good. Now we are going to be doing the fringe as I told you, but there are some three things that you need to note while trimming the fringe. One, we need to look at the face shape. Yes, the face. Is it round face or doggy face? And then number two, as we're trimming, those fringe that looks good when it is below the eyebrows, and those ones that look good when they're above the eyebrows. So you need to understand that. And I've been seeing most of you guys, they always get scared of doing the fringe, like maybe they think it looks bad on them. Yes, it might be the first experience that you got when doing this fringe, but I believe when it is done very well, you will always love it. So those 3 points that you need to understand is what I'm going to be showing you mostly as I'm trimming, because I've been telling you on these other previous videos that whenever you're doing maybe like these other weave, the short pieces, the pixels, that it is very hard for me always to teach you how to cut them, because we all imagine like differently. on the hairstyle that we're going to do. So if it is something that is for trimming, it is always the art that you have in your head that you're going to use when trimming. So it is very hard for me to teach you when it comes to that, but I can always give you the basics that you can always use, and you trim it as like me, the way I'm doing it. As long as you do these, you follow the basics that I am telling you. So now the number 4 is on the fringe. You need to make sure that on the sides are really they are equal, and somehow make them you have to pack them very well, like on the sides, both two sides, so that it makes that round shape. As you're trimming, it doesn't overfall like on the sides, because if it falls on the side and yet even the fringe is also falling the face, it is going to look funny. So one, you need to know that as you're cutting, you need to mind about the head shape, if it is around the cut face, or even if it is a doggy face. And then another thing, that those fringe that looks good when it is below the eyebrows, and those one that looks good when it is above the eyebrows. So when it comes to the crochet, as you're cutting, you don't need to make them straight like the way we do the weaves. Remember, when we cut them like here in front, we always make it straight. But on the fringe, you just have to make it a freestyle. That others can be longer than yes, like the way you can see, it is not that straight. Others are longer, others are short, so there it looks natural. So those are the things that you need to understand when trimming these fringe. And then those ones who keep on asking about the mouse, this is the white spray that they keep on asking, but this one helps like to keep the curls very firm. Like it helps it keeps everything in its normal way. Like if the curls are there and you just add in the mouse, it just keeps it stays the way it is. So that is the way, that is why we always add the mouse in the crochet, mostly those ones that are synthetic. Yes, and I wouldn't allow you to add it in the human, because the human is always good. But now those ones that are synthetic, you can always add the mouse. It is very, very good for it. So this is what I got for you. My name is Maurice, the crochet master. But please don't forget to like, go in my comment section, tell me where you're watching me from, and I'll be there to answer you. Bye bye, see you in my other next video. Remember, I work at Hair by Clippers, and if you want a good service, you can always come. We have a branch in Mbarara City and here in Ntinda, Kampala City. Bye bye, see you in my other next video.